For more videos, visit forthesakeofeducation.com. Alright guys, now we're gonna do this problem that says determine the moment about point A of each of the three forces. So basically what they want you to do is determine the moment that is created by each of the three forces. So the first thing is to determine the x and y component of the forces. This is a y component of F2 and it has a magnitude of 500 times 4 over 5, which is equal to 400 pounds. This is the x component. However, since the x component is aiming right at the point, it has no moment. Now this is the y component of F3 and this is the x component of F3. The x component is turning this small little lever arm that's giving it a little bit of torque and it's turning it counterclockwise. So you have to find the x and y components of F3. So the x component is equal to 160 pounds times the sine of 30, and the y component of F3 is equal to 160 pounds times the cosine of 30. These come out to be 139 pounds and the stop one comes out to be 80 pounds. So now that you have all the x and y components that you need to calculate the torque, we can calculate the moment about each one of them. The moment of A that F1 creates, assuming counterclockwise is positive, is equal to 375, sorry, that's a 3, 375 pounds times the length of this lever arm, which is 8 feet, and it's turning it clockwise, therefore it's negative. So this is equal to negative 3,000 foot-pounds or 3 kilopounds per foot going clockwise. That's the moment that this force creates. The second moment, assuming counterclockwise is positive, that the second force creates about A is equal to the y component of F2, which is right here, which is 400 pounds. We calculated it right here. So it's 400 is turning this lever arm with a length of 14 feet and it's turning it also clockwise, so it's negative. So this comes out to be negative 5,600 foot-pounds or 5.6 kilopounds per foot going clockwise. So that's the moment created by the second force. And the moment created by the third force, assuming counterclockwise is positive, the moment created by the third force about A is equal to the first force, which is F3 of x, is equal to 80 pounds, and it's turning this tiny little arm right here with a length of 0.5 given right here, 0.5 feet, and it's turning it counterclockwise, so it's positive. And then you have this force going straight down, which is the y component of F3, and it has a magnitude of 139 pounds, and it's turning this long lever arm with a length of 19 feet. 19 feet, because this is the length of the lever arm that is turning, and it's 19 feet, and it's turning it clockwise, therefore it's negative. So when you plug this into your calculator, you're going to get that this is equal to negative 2601 foot-pounds, or let me write it here, 2.601 kilopounds per foot, since it's negative is going clockwise. And that is the moment created by the third force. This is the moment created by the second force, and this is the moment created by the first force. Final answers.
Please comment below if you want me to do any problems, and I'll be happy to help. Thank you.